Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play the Sims 3 Pets Lepacy Challenge. Fiona is mad at her brand new baby Eleanor because she woke her up at 1 a.m. which yeah, I would probably be pretty mad too, but it's a baby, so I guess you can't really be like, oh, I'm mad at you, because it's a little thing. So anyway, in this episode, I wanted to look around for the unicorn. Now, I kept forgetting to do it in the last episode. I think I probably should go on the Sims 3 Pets wiki, because otherwise I'm just going to be talking out of my ass, and I actually want to tell you guys the correct information about the unicorns. So they appear at 8 p.m. and disappear at 5 a.m. the next morning. There's a 33% that a unicorn will appear in the world each evening, and they usually spawn at the fishing spots. And our fishing our fishing spot in town is this one over here and this one over here. And someone spread a rumor that Hesper got arrested. Wow, what a jerk. I bet it was like Dave Phillips or something. Him and Dave, which I want to dive into later in this episode. They are just back and forth. Like, he wants to go on a date with Dave, he wants to hug Dave amorously, and he wants to woohoo with Dave. Like, almost all of his wishes are relating to Dave. I really feel like they could be a cute item together, but you guys have to remember that Dave is actually currently engaged to Barrett Dreamers, so a little bit conflict of interest there. For sure, there's gonna be some hatred involved between Barrett and Hesper. Why is Aster sleeping out of his pen? That's something else I wanted to do in this episode, actually. I wanted to get the inheritance, and I wanted us to move over to the what's it called? No, it's called Grambus Grove. Sorry, I'm like trying to read the unicorn wiki page, and then at the same time I'm trying to speak, and it's like not working out in the slightest. I just read out of the corner of my eye. Oh, is this his son? Yeah, he wants to speak to his son Diamond, who, by the way, aged up in the last episode. There's like a giant bale of hay right here, and he cannot get into his pen because there's that hay in front of the door. There you go. There you go, buddy. Why is he thinking about getting toned? What the hell? That was weird. So I just read, unicorns always accept the feed harvestables social. If a sim offers it a life fruit, unicorns do not gain an extra day of life from eating a life fruit. If a plant is blessed by a unicorn, there's a 10% chance it will become a life fruit plant. They put so much time and effort into making these unicorns like actually worthwhile having, which I think is just so amazing that I don't think they existed in any other game. No, they were introduced in Sims 3 Pets, not in Sims 2, not in Sims 4. Like, they came in Sims 3 Pets and they didn't return in the Sims 4 Pets at all. Obviously, there's no horses or anything in the Sims 4, so yeah, there wouldn't be any unicorns or anything like that, which I'm really sad that there actually isn't any horses in Sims 4. Before I started this Lepacy, I would have been like, nah, like, I don't care that there's no horses in Sims 4. Like, I don't play with them in Sims 3, so obviously I wouldn't play them in Sims 4. But my view of that has completely and utterly changed. Oh, my boss says you are overdue on your rent, see, and I'm here to take care of the problem, sneered Gavin Pinkerton. So either open that door and hand me the 3,000 simoleons nicely and friendly-like, or I'm going to need to get nasty. Here you Declan Bell wisely complied with the demands. What? Or complied, sorry, not compiled. Complied. What the hell? Declan is getting extorted from a loan shark? What the hell? Since when? Why does he owe that much money, first of all? That's the real question. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I never really played with horses before this Lepacy, and I am so glad that I actually had a sim that, like, really uses horses on a daily basis, because it really has opened my eyes up to, like, everything. Oh, this poor guy. What do you want? Okay, I'll give you some attention. Oh, he needs to go pee. Okay, yeah. Go pick him up. Or her. Sorry. I keep calling it a him because originally Daphne was a boy dog, and now obviously Daphne is a girl dog. So it's like messing me up really bad. She ages up in 4 days, so we have a little bit of time. Let's see, I'm gonna have him go and put Daphne down there. He wants to hug a held pet. I don't know if Daphne will accept his hug because they aren't that close. Actually, let's just give it a try. Will she accept it? Oh my god, how cute is that? She's just snuggling into him. I think puppies in this game are so well done. Like, they're as annoying as puppies IRL are. They're also as cute as puppies IRL are. Like, they did honestly, every animal species, sorry, is so incredibly well done. I am just blown away by how The Sims 3 stacks up to The Sims 4. I feel like The Sims 3, the amount of content that came in Sims 3 pets is like equatable to about 3 Sims 4 expansion packs. Like, it's just insane how much they skimp in Sims 4 on the expansion packs and stuff. I'd rather have an expansion pack that takes longer to come out but has more stuff in it, rather than like getting like 4 expansion packs a year. Of course, they don't do that many a year. I don't know why. This is a question I have. Like, why does it take so long for them to make an expansion pack when they, 1, barely put any content into their games, and 2, they have the biggest Sims team, that's right, they have the biggest Sims team in Sim history. Currently working on The Sims 4 is the biggest the Sims team has ever been. And why is it that there was more content in each Sims 3 expansion pack, yet they had a smaller team? It just, it really has me scratching my head, and I'm very confused. I think that there's way too much spread out content rather than having content in like a centralized place. Like, why is it that Snowy Day was not included in seasons? You know what I mean? It's just, it's so weird that the way that they do things. And concerning The Sims 4, I will never begin to understand it, and I don't really care to understand it because I'm The Sims 3 working just fine. I say as my game lags and my time like freezes every so often, but you know what, I'll take that because they're like easy fixes. It's just restarting my game. I don't mind, honestly. Anyway, I was gonna say that back to the episode though. I really do think that The Sims 3 is so good. Like, The Sims 3 pets, I mean, is so good, like, all around. And look at that, Daphne learned how to be non-destructive. So she actually has a really good set of traits here. One thing that I will say is I kind of miss how in Sims 2 your pets can have jobs. I think they can be like actors and that sort of thing. It's really cool how they do that in Sims 2. I think they might have taken it away because that's kind of like a point of contention, honestly. I am a playwright. That's like what I go to college for. And whenever I include like the use of like animals, like dogs or cats in my plays, I have to kind of think of the ethics, because if that play ever gets published and like actually put on, there's a whole sort of like ethic view you have to look at the play from, because it does kind of use animals, and the animals like aren't really being compensated for their work, because how can an animal be compensated for the work? You know, money doesn't really mean much to an animal because they're just living their life, they're just existing. So anyway, maybe that's why they took it out. Maybe they just decided it wasn't like an important feature to carry on from Sims 2. I'm not exactly sure, but look at Daphne. She is just so freaking cute. She's barking at Hesper. Oh, I'm gonna have him praise her for being non-destructive. She is just so adorable. Like, look at her little fur. I feel like she's gonna be a really big dog when she ages up in a couple of days. You know what's kind of cool though is Eleanor and Daphne will be growing up together. It's gonna be really cute. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna wake Fiona up now because it's like 10 a.m. and Fiona girl, we got things to do today. You need to like go and take your horse to go racing. I swear guys, this episode she will get number 1 in the international racing competition, if whether she wants to or not. Oh my god, he burnt waffles again. You know, he burnt grilled cheese the other day. I feel like Hesper just is not made out to be a cook. I mean, he's level 3, but he's like still burning food. I'm pretty sure even at level 3, that's kind of rare for them to still continuously burn food. I think they completely stop it at level 4 though, if I am correct. That's just from pure observation. I'm sure someone in the comments could correct me on that. I'm sure it says like on the Sims wiki or something. Alright, let's see. He's going to go do some he's gonna go do some endurance training, I guess. He's just gonna run in between these posts. Actually, oh my god, look at this gnome we have. So, a bunch of new, I think like, starting after Generations, they started adding gnomes with every single expansion pack. Okay, maybe not every single expansion pack, but they definitely started going heavy-handed with the gnomes. You definitely get them in Generations, you definitely get them in Showtime, which is the expansion pack that comes after Pets. And then apparently, as you guys can see here, apparently they do come with pets as well. So we kind of got this little horse gnome, which I think is really adorable. I'm gonna keep it by the entrance over here just so it doesn't get in Aster's way while he's training or anything like that. But I mean, this backyard area is already small as it is, so I really can't afford to waste any more room or anything like that back here. I'm gonna have Fiona go and take a shower because she is stinking up the house for real. You probably can smell her from like the room over. I'm serious. And Uncle Hesper is going to go and feed Miss Eleanor. Oh, Hester got bitten. Who bit you? It must have been Brian, I think. I think that's where he just came from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the toilet's broken. Do you have repair skill? That's something that I kind of miss with like Soleil and Megan, is all of them had repair skill that I could literally just order any one of them to go and repair the toilet and it wouldn't be that big of like a deal. But now I kind of have to like pay attention to who has repair skill and who doesn't, because it's just gotta remember, man. Just gotta remember. Oh, he's training fatigued. Okay, that's fine. His jumping skill actually isn't that great, which I would like to improve that a little bit. I think the only way to get that though is actually using the jumping posts, and I never have Fiona go to the training grounds because I feel like the only time you really go in this area is obviously if we're entering Aster like in a competition or something. So you know what? We can actually do that right now instead of just sitting around here and doing absolutely nothing. We're gonna have both Fiona and Aster head over to the training grounds. I have not shown off the training grounds yet, but I'm sure, no, I think we did. I think when Fiona was a teenager, we had her just go and head over there. Yes, I remember it distinctly, because that is actually where she met Philippe, is at the horse training grounds, which is kind of funny because Philippe doesn't really do too much horse training. Like, it's not his main job, I don't think. I think he's a police officer first, and then he kind of does like horse training and stuff on the side or whatever. But anyway, she's gonna go and change and give him his little bridle and jump on him, and then they're gonna go and ride over to the equestrian training grounds. You are gutter trash, and your house might as well look the part. Johnny Johnson was heard to yell as he took a wrench to Casey's bells, the prim and proper, and totaled it. Keep your dirty paws off my Casanova. Oh my god. I think Casey and Johnny have the same romantic interest or something, so they're like fighting for him. I don't know. I really like when those messages come up. I think that they're super funny, as like crazy as they are. Anyway, let's have Hesper try to invite over Dave. He has been trying just relentlessly to get Dave over here. And now that Fiona's, you know, going and she's out of the house right now and little Eleanor is asleep, I think it is the perfect opportunity if he wants to come over. And of course, he doesn't want to freaking come over. Okay, dude, are you home? He is home. He is home at the current moment. So, Hesper, you're gonna have to call a babysitter. I know Fiona really doesn't want to leave the newborn with a babysitter, but I don't know what to tell you. Like, she does have 2 days, so it's quite a bit till she ages up. But I guess Fiona's philosophy is like she doesn't want to have to leave Eleanor with the babysitter, but if like worst comes to worst, obviously she can. She doesn't really have a problem with it. She just doesn't necessarily want to. Okay, he can't practice jumping. Aster needs a break. Oh, it's because he is fatigued right now. So I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm gonna have Aster go and pee, and we're gonna get one of my favorite freaking interactions in the whole entire game right here, where she's like looking back at him as he's peeing. It's really funny. It makes me laugh every single time. Like when I have Aster pee and then she's riding him at the current moment and she's like just looking back at him peeing on the ground. Okay, Aster, you can do it, dude. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, Hesper is... Oh my god, it's because he's flirting with Dave in front of Barrett. Who, by the way, Barrett is an elder now, which is in-freaking-sane. Oh my god. He is right. Guys, are you serious? Like, poor Barrett is right here. Like, his heart is just being crushed. Hesper is, like, about to get kicked out of the house right now. Oh, my lord. Oh, poor Barrett, dude. Barrett is, like, an OG. He was in our original freaking game. I'd love to hang out, but I can't because I have to go to work soon. Dave, I am so sick of you, like, having work. Can I just make him unemployed? Seriously, like... I don't even know if Hesper and Dave are ever gonna work out, but I am just so annoyed. With every single time I try to do anything with Dave, he's always working. Where is it? It's in intermediate, right? Career. There we go. No, not celebrity level. Career. There we go. I'm gonna have him... He's gonna go... I'm gonna do choose job, and then I'm gonna literally choose him to be unemployed. So there you go, Dave. Have fun, buddy. Have fun with your unemployed life. Dave got a new job at City Hall. Oh yeah, it's because that's what it registers at. It's like a placeholder, basically. Okay, there we go. So, Hesper needs to go run inside and use the bathroom, although I'm sure Barrett, like, literally does not want him to be at his house for any reason at all. No? Okay, just visit a lot with date. There we go. Asked to go inside. And we just got our child support check. Oh my god. Kim and Fiona are at each other's throats over here. Oh, Jesus. Where is Aster? Aster, come over here. I need to mount you. Ugh, I don't like how that sounds. Oh, look. He's meeting, like, other horses over here. Freebird Johnson. Can I not open these doors? Or... There's just, like, stalls and stuff in here. I mean, he ran inside. I guess the doors, like, open on... Yeah, they slide open automatically. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay, you gotta go use the bathroom, dude. Go, go, go. Alright, and then I'm going to... Can I not do jumping? Oh, it's because his thing is still... He's still fatigued. He has 69 minutes. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Gallop around, I guess, for 69 minutes. I don't know what else. They are my flesh and blood. They deserve everything I can give them, commented Ragspell after sending over his support check for 500 simoleons. I appreciate you, Rags. I don't think he's skimped on his child support yet, although Fiona's brothers, George and Ewan, clearly are skimping, which makes me sad because, like, those are their children. If you weren't going to take care of your child, why even Oh, he just booed Hesper. He is not Hesper's fan. For sure. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, where is Dave? Here he is. Okay, by the way, they have such a pretty house. Like, it's a really pretty, ginormous house. This would definitely be a house that Hesper could see himself living in. Although... the design of this, I won't lie, is really weird. Like, why is there... I'm so confused. This, like, do you see what I'm having trouble comprehending here? This bedroom situation, if I were to live here, I would certainly, like, remodel these two sections of the house because it's really strange. Okay, anyway, Dave and Hesper are, like, about to get it on up here, so we need to choose a shower, I guess, and have them woohoo in it. They never woohooed before, so this is gonna be really interesting. And she's letting Aster graze. It's almost 5 o'clock, though, so I'm probably gonna have them both go and compete in a competition. But here we go, guys. Hesper and Dave's first time woohooing ever. Let me queue up Fiona and Aster. Did I say... I said Hesper, right? Hesper and Dave. Yeah, okay. There's, like, so many names that end with, like, OR or, like, ER, and it really messes me up. So she still wants to win. She wants to win an advanced cross country, which we can't even do yet because he doesn't have enough jumping skill. But she does want to win an international racing competition, and like I am dead set on having them win this. I know like so far she's placed like 5th. I think she placed 4th one time or maybe 2 times. I'm not exactly sure anymore. But I'm gonna try my best, and I'm also gonna try to keep an eye on Dave and Hesper for their first time ever woohooing, of course, in Dave's house with Dave's fiance, chilling in the bedroom downstairs. Poor guy, he's with the dog. Oh, this dog is so cute too. It's our Dance-A-Lot Dreamer. This might actually... Oh, I missed the woohoo. Oopsie. Yeah, okay. Congrats, guys. Congrats on your first woohoo. Alright, so let's go over to Fiona, who is now about to participate in a little competition here. As unfortunate as it sounds, it appears that Ewan and George have decided that living... What? What? I didn't think George and Ewan hated each other. That's so weird. I thought they were like cool brothers or something like that. Wow. I'm actually really shocked, kinda. They were like the two in the Lepacy that I really felt like were on good terms with one another. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, let's go and have Fiona compete with Aster, of course. So here we go. We're going to do the... Why don't we go for broke, you know? All or nothing, man. All or nothing. We're just gonna give it a try. I hope we can get first. Oh, she's 3rd. Not bad. Okay, not bad. The Bell household has been having a rough time paying their bills lately. Megan was seen fretting over a cold juice, muttering about the economy. I left them with like 30,000 simoleons. What? Sometimes justice is swift, as George Bell found out when someone reported his rather insulting idea that child support was a joke. The joke is on you, George, having to stay in jail. Oh my god, what is happening with that household? And Casey had a new baby girl named Miranda, so congrats, Casey. When I used to play this game by myself, like when I used to play Appaloosa Plains, I used to always have my male sims go after Gracie because she's just like such a gorgeous sim. And it looks like going for the broke is actually gonna pay off, possibly. I mean, he might get 3rd here. I think he's gonna get 3rd. Yeah, wow, I'm surprised. I mean, of course it's not first, but still, we're getting a little bit of prize money, 1,400, which is really nice. And, you know, we're 1 slot closer to getting first place, so I'm completely fine with that slot. So he wants to go and visit the park. He also wants to hug Dave, and Dave is gonna go over there and compliment him. Do I have my music on? I don't remember if I left it on or not. Yeah, I do. Okay. I just can't hear like any music or anything. Where is it? It's over here. I was like, what the hell? And then I'm gonna have him. He wants to hug Dave, so I'll have him go and give him an amorous hug. And she's gonna go let Aster drink. Now the unicorn should be out. If the unicorn's out, he will have been out by now, because they go towards like fishing spots. But I don't see him at all. Although, you know, they don't always go to the fishing spots. They can go wherever they want. It might be a little bit easier to see in the dark though, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. But in the meantime, we'll have Fiona run on home. Is my babysitter taking care of Eleanor, or what's happening? Here the babysitter goes. So for some reason, the babysitter, if I don't like check in on the household, like if I don't go home and like make sure the babysitter's taking care of my baby, I get this glitch where the babysitter is in like a stasis and they don't do anything, like literally just sit in my house for hours and hours and hours on end. And then once I click on like view my house or whatever, the babysitter like spawns and actually starts doing stuff. I don't know why the game works like that, but it's very strange. And of course my Razer Synapse profile, which I rebind my mouse buttons so that I can change the time on my game, but I've been having so many problems with the Razer Synapse programs, so to get my like keybinds all right is like so annoying because I have to restart my whole computer for it to work. It's like, why does your software do this, Razer? Why? We have so much in common. I simply had no idea before the Robin commented Declan Bell. He and Esme Curly have been seen out on town sharing their stories. Okay. From what I understand about this town's story, the Curlies are kind of like assholes that, I mean, no, they're not assholes. They kind of just want to like keep their property to themselves, and they won't let the town, they won't let they won't let the town like take their land and build on it. I think I talked about it in a couple episodes ago, but I was like looking in the town square area over here, and then I saw this random residential lot, and I was really confused. Like, this is such a weird place. You have like the restaurant and the business and journalism building, then across the street you have the spa and the bookstore, and I was really confused because I was like, there's this random residential house, but then that's actually part of the story of Appaloosa Plains, is that they won't let the town have their plot of land to like continue to build on. And it's such a cool, I just love how the townies in this town and in Sims 3 in general have really visceral and like stories that are really intriguing and stuff. But okay, I think I'm gonna have Hesper and Dave go on home, and I think that he will drive him home on his motorcycle, which is like gonna be so, oh my god, I'm like so excited to see how this is gonna work. Just like him going on the back of the motorcycle. Obviously Hesper is gonna be the one oh no, they're gonna take Dave's car. Well, that's kind of a lame, that's kind of a cop out. I wanted like them to go in his motorcycle together. That would have been so cute. Alright, so speaking of nothing, I do that all the time. Like I have no way to segue it, but I was gonna say, let's check for the unicorn, and I don't see any unicorn. That's kind of sad. Oh, I was confused. I thought she was pregnant for a second. I was like, the hell? She hasn't woohooed in so many days. But let's have him ask him if he wants to sleep over. They can hang out for the night. I'm gonna have her get rid of these rotten eggs out of her inventory because they are gross. And can I just put them down here? They'll like become fertilizer, right? I think so. Or like an animal will eat them or something. And Dave enjoyed himself on their date, so I'm happy. And oh my god, Hesper wants to woohoo again. He wants to woohoo with Dave again. Like, are you serious, Hesper? This guy is just, I'm happy for Hesper, honestly. Like, he really did need somebody in the town. He has had no one for the longest time. I made a big mistake not adjusting my chances of, or my, when it like rolls the gay and bisexual chance for my sim. So it's kind of like bums me out that the town, obviously there's like no gay and bisexual sims for my, oh my god, this fucking dog is in the way. I'm like really irritated. We are going to be moving in this episode, by the way. I'm gonna do it like towards the end of this episode because I know that the house that we're moving to is gonna require a lot of renovations, and as much as I like to kind of talk you guys through what I'm doing and like kind of like talk about my life and my life stories and tell stories and stuff as I am, oh, what are you doing? Oh, he's playing with Brian, isn't he? Yeah, he is. That's cute. I can't tell what he's doing with throw up. Oh, she's gonna throw up. Oh, he's watching him. That's so cute. Oh my god, I've never seen a sim do that before. I really like that. Okay. Apparently George made another painting. Wait, so George cannot afford child support, but he is making like paintings? Like, what is he doing? How does he not have any money if he keeps churning out paintings? That's the real question. You know, that's the real question. But I was gonna say about making houses and stuff. I really do like watching. Oh, are we getting mugged? We're totally getting robbed, aren't we? Hold up. What is happening? Or is it a ghost? Or I'm confused. Oh, there must be a robber or something. Which, by the way, if it is a thief, Fiona can actually fight him because she's brave. Is there a thief? Wait, I have a burglar alarm. So that's actually not necessary. You know, sometimes I do randomly get that sound effect during the night. It kind of like freaks me out because he does it when you least expect it. Okay. Sorry, I got totally distracted. I'm gonna have everyone head off to bed now. It is like way past everyone's bedtime. Him and Dave are trying to flirt again. It's just, I'm not even surprised anymore. Let me take one last look-see and see if we can get the unicorn, or if it's anywhere around here. I'm like hoping against all hope. I don't know. Usually I get it like so easily. Like sometimes I'll be playing The Sims 3 and the unicorn will just like randomly be there, and it's like, cool, yeah, cool unicorn, man, cool unicorn. All right, everyone's in bed. Eleanor's asleep. Dave is playing with the chicks over there. Apparently he's pulled out his guitar and he's started to play, which is nice. Thank you, Dave, for your serenading at 2 in the morning. I really appreciate it. I'm sure Hesper really needed that at this current moment in time. But let me know what you guys think about Dave and Hesper. I might just make a couple of gay sims for Hesper to like play the field with, or maybe like turn a few of the townies, like re-roll their gender preferences, because I think it's just kind of lame how one of the only townies that I'm aware of, at least, that is actually gay is Dave, and he is actually ported from Lucky Palm. So he's a Lucky Palm sim that isn't even meant to be in Appaloosa Plains. So he's kind of like stuck with Dave for the time being. However, I like how he seems to really like Dave. I think that that's really cute. Like, he gets a lot of wishes relating to like woohooing with Dave and like kissing with Dave. Just how Fiona gets a lot of wishes to like kiss Rags and stuff. So I like it a lot. I think it's cute and all, but it does get a little, it makes me a little sad that Hesper really doesn't have anyone to talk to. And Henry, why is Henry bald again? I gave him hair. I think the game just really wants him to be bald, because when he aged up to a teenager, he was bald as well. And it really has me confused. Like, I just think that he's a balding, like, at every angle in the road. And I'm, like, going against the game's wishes for him to be a baldy. And it's just, yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Okay, you're not hungry. You have food right over there. You can go and eat. There you go, buddy. Don't need to sit there and cry about it. Okay, you don't have to cry. I'm gonna put his salt lick over there or something, just so it's, like, not in the way of the racing posts. So I have to kind of think of what the next couple steps I want to take. I definitely wanted to meet the, oh my god, if this dog wakes him up one more time, scold for, I can't even scold him for waking him up. Like, that's the worst part about it. Did he just wake Fiona up too? No, he didn't. Okay, I was gonna be really pissed off. I don't know why. In Sims 4, you can scold them when they wake you up, but he can't scold him at all. Like, he's just gotta deal with him waking him up all the time. I guess that's what dogs do. And like, you can't scold a dog for don't you dare. Don't you wake him up, please. Thank you. Don't go in there, okay? Go eat from your bowl, I guess. I'm really waiting for Daphne to age up to a adult dog, because I'm just sick of her waking everyone up. I mean, I think adult dogs wake the owners up anyway, but at least it won't be like in my face all the time. And then she can finally like go up and down stairs, which I like too, because then I don't have to bring her outside every time she has to go to the bathroom. So I just want to whoop some evil scum. Bring it on. Fleet Marshal and Chuck Hobble have been seen out tracking down their next victim in the personal fight on crime. I think that Declan, which is Fiona's older brother, is one of the criminals. Like, he has like the criminal personality, or like the loon, I think it's called the loon personality in story progression. So it's gonna be really interesting if Philippe ends up hunting Declan, because obviously he has like a personal connect. Well, he doesn't necessarily know Declan like firsthand, but obviously he knows Declan's little sister, and he's like slept with Declan's little sister. You guys know what I mean? So kind of a conflict of interest there. I guess we'll have to see how that works out. Although I don't think Dave's relationship with Fiona is really gonna affect it all that much. I think he's still gonna try to like flirt, or he's still gonna try to arrest Declan and stuff. And Ewan is not paying child support. I think Rags didn't really give us much money. Yeah, Rags didn't give us the full 400. He only gave us 165. So I assume that's like as much as he can afford. But I think today is moving day for these two. I think it's time to move out of this house. So before I actually do that, let me make sure that they don't have any valuables. I tend to do this thing where I forget to check the walls and the, like, oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell did Daphne do to this poor dresser? Dear God, Daphne, you just messed that up, didn't you? I, don't check the walls and stuff for, like, personal pain. Oh my god, I almost forgot the cockatoo, and I almost forgot Brian, which would have been a crime. A complete crime. So I'm going to have Hesper go and use the restroom, and then he's gonna go and... Oh, I can just take him out of the... Yeah, just like that, out of the cage. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go and take Carlisle as well. So he has both Carlisle and Brian in his inventory. And I don't think that there's really anything else that I wanted to take here. It kind of makes me sad because I worked like 4 hours on this house only to play it for like 6 or so episodes. Although that's kind of a lot of use, but we really do just need a bigger house. Like, this is not going to cut it forever. We can't live here forever. It's just way too small. It was cute for the time being, though. It really was. I'm gonna make sure that, yeah, I think I think Eleanor will take her toy with her when we go to move. So let me just do another once over on like the walls and all like the surfaces. We're definitely not going to repair that toilet before we leave, which is kind of like an oopsie, but that's fine. And obviously we can get another stack of hay, and all this stuff is like replaceable. So I'm going to wake up Fiona and no, don't scatter the hay. No, that's fine. Oh, before we do this though, we need to definitely do something else. We need to make sure that they have enough money to move to this Grandpa's Grove house. So I mentioned this in the last episode, but this is, if you have the Grandpa's Grove Sims 3 store set, you will have this house in your bin. Now this is a very expensive house. This house is 179,000 simoleons. I don't know, even if we get inheritance, if we'll have enough. Let me do some math here. So we currently have 13,708. If we get 30,000 for each inheritance, and then I checked our house before, I think it's worth around 57,000. We only have 130,000. So there's around a, oh wow, that's a lot. There's like a 49k difference between how much we need and how much we actually have. So I think I might have to get this house unfurnished, which is actually really unfortunate because, oh, this hayride thing is really freaking cool. You know what? Let's just take a look. I know I did place down some other houses, or if I didn't place them down in my town, then I definitely have them in the bin, the household bin in Edit Town. Oh, she doesn't actually have enough to get inheritance. Ugh, I thought she did. Yikes. Okay, I need her to get a quick 5k. A quick 5k points. It's because I have had a lot of these wishes locked in for a while. I actually haven't been able to do them. But, okay, let me just see what I can do here. I really wanted them to live in the Grandpa's Grove house. Let's see, if I sell, like, the furniture and stuff, I guess we can see how much this house is worth. But it is so expensive. Like, if you buy it... Okay, actually, it's only 70k. That's actually not too bad. Unfurnished, it's only 70k. So this is what the house will look like. Let me turn on nighttime. Now, I'm telling you right now, this house is gonna need some major renovations on the inside. It's so wide open. Like, I don't know what I would do with all this space. And not only that, but it's, as of now, this is only 2-bedroom. Although I could add like another bedroom right here, another one right there. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing. I love the styling of this house though. Actually, you know what? I could probably split like this bedroom right here into 2. Yeah, these rooms are like really big for no reason at all. But I think this is a really amazing house. I think it'd also be cool to have like a little room up here or something like that. I'll just see what I can do. I'm gonna renovate this house probably like during class one of these days, so I'll have ample amount of time. But just as like a backup, I decided to download some other country houses for our neighborhood because, for one, I like to make sure I have like a really filled up neighborhood so that Sims can like move around. Obviously they can move in and out. if two Sims, like two married Sims, can't find a house, hopefully one of the houses that I place on for them, they will be able to move into, and you know, just things like that. That's why basically I like to just add a bunch of houses in my neighborhood, even if they don't really like go with the styling of the neighborhood. Although this house is like beautiful, I think it's actually kind of an upgrade from the Grandpa's Grove house. It looks a lot more, I don't know, it just fits like a lot better in the neighborhood for me. So this, I don't know what this house is called. I found it on the Sims resource or the Sims, or the exchange, sorry. I was like, had a brain melt part where I was like not able to think of what it was. Okay, this house is a lot better, although it's a lot more filled up. I would definitely have to delete some of the furniture. I can imagine my Sims having like major routing issues going around this stuff. But God, is this such a beautiful home. Like, look at this little gazebo back here. We have a garage for our car, some workout equipment in the garage. Just such a beautiful home. There's kind of this weird bedroom over here, which I am not quite a fan of. I like my bedroom as being upstairs. And look how spacious this house is. We have like a little entertainment room. We have maybe like a kids room or something, another kids room. Wow, this fits a lot of Sims in here, and like the parents room downstairs. So I'm gonna kind of keep this in the back of my mind. It depends how much I can do with Grandpa's Grove versus how much I can do with this home. I think I can do a lot more with this country family house. So if you want to download this house, country family house, I would just type that into the Sims resource, or just Google like country family home The Sims 3 or something like that. And I also have this one. It's called the Family Farmhouse. So I think we can actually afford this house like straight off the bat. I don't think I like have to delete any furniture or anything like that. I think we'd be able to just afford it out of the get-go, out of the gate. And let me see, where can I put this down? I guess I could put this up here. Let me see if I can make this plot so I can actually put a house on it. I think it's very important though to fill up these empty plots with like houses and stuff, because if you're not going to be building anything on it, then why does it hurt anything if you just like place a house on it? And I don't really do that in Sims 4 because I play with like the Simsy save, so I don't really have any reason to like place on houses. But I would say like even up to 2 years ago, I never did this. Like I never really filled up my neighborhood with these sort of houses. And this is gonna be another really cute house. I can like already feel it. I'm really excited to actually see what this one's all about. So I'm gonna also go for this one. I'm also gonna go into build and buy and just see, you know, what we got going on here. I'm gonna power down my phone so that it's not, oh, okay, there we go. That was weird. It like went on map view for a second. So the terrain paint is a little fucked up here, as you can tell, but obviously that's a pretty easy fix. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty. I can already feel it. So we have, oh, this is so weird. Okay, this would have to change. I don't know why this is a baby's room. Can anyone explain this to me? Is this like a thing that they have in like farmhouses or something, where they just have this random like baby room? To me, I would call this a shed, or like yeah, I would just call this a shed. Like this is not a room. That's so weird. Wait, is this the right way? Did I put this I put this down the wrong way. It was looking a little weird, I will say. Although, even from the back, it is a beautiful home. Don't get me wrong, okay? From what I saw so far. I really like that area where there were like some steps. I'll show you in a second. Let me put this shit back down. Family farmhouse. This is, yeah. That's actually what I wanted. So I'm hoping that like, you know what I really would like to happen? I want Ewan and George to move out of Megan and Soleil's house. It's so weird to me that the game hasn't auto-pushed them to move out yet. It's super strange. I just can't believe that story progression hasn't split the household up yet. My mind is just boggled by that. Okay, so I'm gonna go push this forward. How many of you guys actually use this tool over here? Let me know. I always use it. Whenever I place on a lot, I'm like always making sure that it's like as pushed up to the curb as I can get it, because otherwise that gap like really bothers me. Okay, back to this. Let's actually take a little look-see inside now. I want to see what this beautiful house looks like. Although I don't think that this house would necessarily fit Hesper and Fiona because there's not too much space in the backyard. Although that could be easily fixable in my opinion, like being able to add like a horse pen back here, but the lot itself isn't too big. I think it's a 40 by 60, which is obviously not a 64 by 64, which is like the big daddy. So anyway, we have some cars over here, which by the way I'm gonna delete. I just don't like pre-put down cars, and I think they definitely add like way too much money to the furnished value, and it just makes it harder for Sims to move in because obviously the cost goes up, and Story Progression will give them their own cars anyway. So anyway, we have a really cute walk-up alley, a really cute walk-up front driveway. I don't know. I'm gonna put this mailbox by the curb though. It's weird that it was right there. I don't know why it would be like that, but oh my god, this house is so... There's a plate here. I don't know why there's a plate there. So pretty. This definitely gives like... This definitely fits right in with Appaloosa Plains. There's a lot of like furniture objects here, so I'm sorry if my game is a little bit laggy. But we have 1, 2, 3. These are really spacious rooms. Maybe a little bit too small for what we need, because I can imagine Fiona having quite a few more kids. Although Hesper like won't be living with Fiona forever. Let's just face that fact right now. They will eventually, or Hesper will eventually be moving out. Although I feel like this would be a really good room for Hesper, like not too big, not too small, and then Eleanor and Fiona like get the bigger rooms. Although there's not already a pre-built kids room. I mean, we have this really weird thing out here. I don't know what that's about. I don't really like it. Oh, this is what I was talking about. I really love this step here. And so like kind of this like nature area where you can just sit down, listen to like the little waterfall, watch someone paint. I think this would be really adorable if like Fiona has maybe like brings Eleanor out, you know, into like this little back garden area, and maybe Hesper's painting at the same time and they're both watching Hesper paint. Oh my god, that thought like warms my heart so much. So cute. Such a cute thought. So those are just the houses that I downloaded. I obviously have more in my bin. I downloaded so many farmhouses. As you can see, I have another one here. Oh, this is actually the starter house of Fiona and Hesper way back when. This is pre-renovations. Obviously, as you can see, it's blue as kind of this like green roofing, and as of now we have like yellowish, whitish siding and green roofing. So I did a lot of renovations to this original house. It's called 303 Cypress Lane, by the way. From the Sims resource, from My Sim Reality, sorry. So if you want to download this house, obviously it's gonna look like this when you download it. It won't look like what I did, but I don't think I can re-upload someone else's house. I think that's against terms of service, so I don't think it's possible for me to give you guys this house. Although if Sims Reality has it's not in their TOS or whatever, then I'll give it to you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I really would love to find a plot. Maybe I can put one down myself. We can look at it in the next episode, guys, because I'm running over time. But let me know which house you guys think. I'm probably leaning towards Grandpa's Grove, but I also think that if we do go with Grandpa's Grove, I think it's gonna need the most work. I think that a lot of these objects, to make sure that I have enough money to move Hesper and Fiona in, I think that I'm gonna have to go in with the hammer quite a bit here and delete a lot of this stuff, because otherwise we're gonna not have enough money to move in. We're at 136 right now, and I think if Fiona is even able to have a inheritance, even that won't be enough. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I want to say. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. We kind of did like a cute little farmhouse realtor-y episode, but we definitely need to get out of this really small house. I'm sad though, because I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into making this house cute, but I think she's booing Dave. She's like, Dave, you asshole, you cheated on your husband. And she's happy because she saw a puppy. Aw, aren't puppies adorable? Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's me and beautiful Fiona. Wish you all a very nice day, night, afternoon, morning, dusk, dawn. And I will catch you guys all in the next episode. Peace out, guys.